if you decided to watch this video, and you did because you're here, and I'll tell you something straight away, okay? Two things. First of all, I'm not that good in English. Second, I'm gonna roast you. And I'm gonna roast you, and I don't care, because there's something very, very, very important to say to you if you're a young man from 18 to 30. And the third thing to say to you is that I don't care about roasting you, because first of all, I'm gonna blow up your mind with this video. Really, like, you're gonna, if you stay till the end, you're gonna say like, fuck, I was lacking till now, okay? Literally, it's gonna blow up your mind. But the third thing I wanted to say is that I realized that I was doing so many things only because what we do, like, lots of the time, that is something I see other people, like all my students does, and not all, but lots of them, and I used to do that, and sometimes I catch myself doing that again, is that we have a big vision, and we have a big vision, but what happens is that because we don't believe we can do it, of course, because a vision is something like there, okay, we're here, like then the vision is here at the beginning, then we have to remove the separation, okay, but at the beginning we don't see, like, we see something, of course, to achieve, it's a next level. What we do, it's not that we create the vision and then we achieve what we work to be the person who achieves that, but because we don't believe we can do it, we see what we already, like, it's that we see the limitation and we don't create the vision because we don't put it as a vision because we don't believe we can do it now. We can do it. So it's like our vision that it's supposed to be something that will make us change, because of course to achieve the vision you have to be another person, to become literally another person in the process, becomes the reflection of our limiting beliefs. Oh, because I didn't believe I could do that, then I'm gonna do that. That's my vision. Fuck, then that's not your vision. That's your current reality put down in a paper, and you think that you're moving towards that, but you're already there and there's nothing to change because you're scared to face your limiting beliefs. So what I was doing is creating videos in Italian. Why? Because I was like, nah, I'm not that good in English, first of all, and the second, I have a strange accent, you know? And second, it was because, like, but yeah, I already have an audience in Italian. But deep down, I was like, fuck, Dennis, what do you really want? What do you really want? I was like, I want to do content in English. So fuck that, do the content in English. So that's why. And that's also why I don't care about roasting you, because I don't give a fuck. Because you can jump out of this video right now. So, going straight into the most important thing I wanted to tell you, is that today I roasted all my students. Yeah, and I roasted them in a very bad way, okay? Why? Because you that you are here, now stay in this fucking video, but you that you're here, you have all the informations to fucking win in life. What do you want? Okay? What do you want? Tell me, what do you want? A Lamborghini, okay, you can have it now. A Ferrari, okay, you can have it now. I want to live Dennis in sick places like yours. You can do it now. There's but, fuck the but. There's no but. You can do it now. The fact that you don't know how to do it doesn't mean that you can't do it. But the fact that you have all those informations and you don't know how to do it, it only shows you that you're not really thinking. That's the problem of humanity. People don't fucking think. People think that they think, but they don't think. Because if I say to you, bro, is it really possible to achieve everything you want? You will say me, yes. So why you don't have it? Deep down you know that it's possible, so why you don't have it? Why you don't have the fame you want? Why you don't have the money you want? Why you don't have the business you want? Why you're getting older and not achieving those things? Or probably you are, but you can do it faster. Why? Why don't you have the physique you want? And I want to say to you what is the, we can call it solution, by going back. By going back in my past and telling you very, very quickly my story. Right now I'm 21, okay? And years ago I started that I think I was the first business I started at 9, okay? I started selling like covers on eBay. I would buy like the covers when somebody would order it. At the time there was no like the thing of the e-com stuff of the e-com store. No, there was nothing of that. It was only like I was like, oh, I'm buying covers on eBay, so why can't I sell the covers on eBay? And I started selling covers on eBay. People would buy the covers and then I would order it from AliExpress and ship it straight to them. Okay, I never touched any cover I sold. And I was like 9, yeah. And then I created my own personal brand, my own brand, like clothing brand. It was called Wasp Original. You can check it on Instagram. And then I started doing affiliate marketing, and then I started that, and then I did some e-com, and then e-com properly. I did affiliate marketing. I did all those things, okay, and and I started very young, okay. Now I have a marketing agency, real estate marketing agency, and it's the biggest marketing agency in Italy. Real estate marketing agency in Italy. And what's happened is that I lived in Italy till I was 20. No, till I was 19. The day I made 20, I was so sick of that. I was so obsessed with like achieving, and I couldn't live in my mom's apartment anymore, and I moved out. Like without saying anything. The 5th of June is my birthday, and the 5th of June, I prepared all the luggages without saying anything with my mom. Also because I like the relationship wasn't good. Okay, so much pain, and I just took the luggages that night and I moved out. Okay, I moved in Bulgaria. I took one flight, not coming back. I didn't know the language because that's kind of Russian. It's like Bulgarian. It was a totally new language for me. I didn't know what they were speaking. Like I understood they would speak like Bulgarian when I got there. I didn't know all the documents I needed. I knew nothing. I didn't know anything. Okay. All I know, I was like, I'm gonna go out of here. Fuck everybody. I'm gonna go out of here. And there are also all the videos like in that period where I was living in this channel, the daily vlogs. And I moved in Bulgaria and I started building there, like locking, and found new people, amazing people, still in contact with them, like brothers. But something like inside of me, like all the traumas, I was escaping so many things. I wanted to go away to change my environment again. And where to go? Okay, I was looking for Bali, okay, Dubai, okay. I was looking for all the places, but nothing was like catch me. And one day, like my coach, John, Denis, we're gonna have the mastermind in Mexico. Come in Mexico. I was like, okay. I come in Mexico. So many things happened. Like they canceled the flight. They didn't allow me to travel. Like I didn't know what to do. So many things. And I fly Mexico right now. Actually, I'm in Mexico. And here I went so fucking deep. Like on meditations, manifestations and stuff, and it started from doing shrooms. I started doing shrooms. I did shrooms the first time, and what I realized, I was always like studying mindset and stuff and learning, but I was always feeling stuck. at some point. Okay. Also, I was making like crazy results. I was feeling stuck. I was feeling unworthiness. I was like not feeling myself, not acting from my best fucking. Like I would see myself as the top fucking G, but not acting as the top fucking G. So, of course, it's not good. And I couldn't understand why. The moment I did shrooms, I realized what I want to say to you. Prepare, because this is gonna blow your mind, okay? If you've ever done shrooms, you know that you take shrooms, alright, there's the time needed to kick in, but then you start, like everything gets so deep. I mean, everything like makes you like go deep into your subconscious. You start seeing, like, it depends also on the amount of shrooms you get. I did 2.5 grams, first time ever. And you start like seeing things. You get into this tunnel of the subconscious, you know. So you ask like money, and then money, like all the it's like you don't have any distraction. The external reality doesn't exist anymore. Like it's all inside. You say like abundance, and then abundance, and then you say love, and then love. You say what happened with my parents, like parents, and you go deep into that, okay? And the biggest realization I had, I was doing shrooms with my coach, and the biggest realization I had, it was that everything I would focus, like you think something, and you can go deep on that, and there are levels of aware. Let me kill this fucking mosquito. Of awareness, okay? And we did a sick visualization where we was in New York, and it was so real that I forgot that I wasn't in New York. So in my mind, I was already in New York. So long story short, the big breakthrough is that I was watching it, like you know, when you're in the BIOS of the computer, the old Windows, like in the settings, you know, like you're selecting and then you can go like I don't know, memory, battery, I don't fucking know, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and stuff like that, and you say like Bluetooth. Okay, so then there are all the options of Bluetooth, like change the fucking configuration or connect new device, and then there are all the other settings, you know. Yeah, it was the same. So like for everything you could have gone deeper. For everything, then inside of that it's like one door opens, and then there are 100, like unlimited doors you can open, and then you open that one, and then you open, there are unlimited. Okay. So basically, like being aware and realizing what's happened is that I realize that now I have goosebumps now just imagining that. And I don't want you only to listen what I'm saying, I want you to feel what I'm saying. Is that there are real, like I knew because of Joe Dispenza's meditation and stuff like that there was unlimited options in life. But there I saw that there are unlimited options in life. So there's an option where you believe about yourself that you're wealthy, and there's an option where you believe about yourself that you're in scarcity. Like there's one door that says A, and then there's one door that says B. So there's an option where you really are the top G because you feel the top G, because you think, you believe like the top G, because you think like the top G, because your focus, like your thoughts are there. Or there is a version of you where you're like a pussy, okay, because you're acting like a pussy, because you're crying, because you're like not crying in that sense, because you're you're slacking. So I was like, there were no emotions, I could only like choose. I was like, fuck, so I am what I choose to be. And this, what happened is that I realized that so building your life, it's not about, oh yeah, I'm gonna be the top G. No, because the moment you say, yeah, in 10 minutes, in 10 years, I'm gonna be a top G, I'm gonna have a Ferrari, I'm gonna have a Mustang, I'm gonna have that and that and that, is the moment where you say that you are not the top G now. So now you're not on the you don't open the door of the top G and move there, but because you don't believe that you can be it now, you open the door of the pussy. You open the door of the slacker. Okay, so you start slacking. You start slacking. And then the more you stay there and the more you open, you go life goes deeper, okay, in that direction, because that's where you're putting your focus. And then you continue going there. And then you continue going there, and after 10 years, you're not the top G, but you're 10 years deeper into the level of the first door. Okay, so 10 years later, you don't find yourself in the top G, because there's a specific door for the top G, but you only went deeper into the door of where you're the pussy, where you're a slacker. Okay, not where you are achiever. So then I was like, fuck, so now I can be both. Now I can be both. So that's the question. So it's not about what you can be, it's about what do I want to be. So, because if everything is possible, if there are really all the doors, and you can see all the other doors, you know only when you detach from the three-dimensional reality. Because in the three-dimensional reality, this water reminds you that you are living in Mexico, because Epura is a brand of Mexico. So in the three-dimensional reality, you don't have the door of the Italy, because this water remembers you of the Mexico. Okay, so you don't see all the doors, because your external reality always remember triggering you to think, feel, and act in the same way. So if you continue living in the three dimension, you are the person who says, yeah, one day I'm gonna be that guy, but contradiction, okay, but now I can be, I'm only a pussy, and you continue seeing yourself as a pussy because your environment reminds you of who you were. But if we know that there are unlimited options, so it's not about, if we know that really there are unlimited doors, then what happens, the breakthrough I had, is that there is no time. There is literally no time. Because what is time? Time is only the distance, that's what I realized, that we perceive time as the distance between where we are and how far is this event from us, okay? And then we say, 10 years. And then you call it time, but the moment you see that there are unlimited doors, only if you detach from the three-dimensional reality, you realize that there's no time, there's only choosing. There's only deciding what to be right now. Now you're watching this video. What are the emotions I'm triggering you? Like, observe that. Observe that. So, if there is no time, what is the future? Let me ask you that. So what is the future? Because if there is no time, there are unlimited, you can just choose. Why people say, I'm gonna be the person, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna achieve that? Why? So what is the future? So basically what I realized is that the future is only a limiting, because there's no future, you can't touch the future, there is no future, I can touch now, I can be now, I can do now, there's no such thing as future. But why do we call it future? We call it future because what is future? Future is a thought that we have right now. I think of a version of me with the fucking Porsche, I don't have the Porsche now, so I call it future because I don't see the Porsche now. So the future basically, it's not a future, it's now, it's me, a thought that I have now, okay? So again, what is a future? If we see it in this way, a future is only the limiting belief you have around yourself that you can't be the person now. Because you don't believe that you can be the person now. Because you are being defined by the fucking external environment. You're not living in the 5D dimension when everything is possible. You're living in the 3-dimensional reality. You call it future. But that's the only limiting fucking belief. It's the future is a limiting belief that you can't be the motherfucker you want now. So then what is a fucking vision? So why do people have the vision? That's exactly that. The moment you have a vision, because guys, last time I was like, Dennis, why you never tell us your vision? Because I never tell people my vision. Because the moment I say to you that that's my vision, I'm creating distance. Oh, that's my vision, so I'm here, my vision is here, distance, and I'm not this person. So if I'm not this person, I'm not choosing what door, I'm just acting as the guy who is waiting for the future because he has the limiting belief. The moment I have my vision, I understand what I want, I be the vision, so there's no vision anymore. There's only being there and constantly choosing. That's fucking deep, bro. Watch this video again and take fucking notes, bro, because if you really understand this video deeply, because people don't get those things, people don't fucking apply what I say, people only think what I say, they don't believe what I say. Because if you believe that was true, first of all, you know that this is the fucking solution to all the problems in your life. Because that video is the fucking secret. That video, I don't like talking like that because I feel like a marketer. I don't do YouTube for marketing. I don't do YouTube for those things. So, but that's the fucking secret. That's the fucking secret, bro. So watch this video again and take notes, but it's not finished. What we understand then is that if we know that thoughts, beliefs, and emotions are the only thing we have right now, then why are you choosing the wrong emotions? Why are you choosing to feel like the loser because till 10 minutes ago you lost? There's no time, because if there's no future, there's no fucking past. So if you knew that past and future are only limiting beliefs, then you realize that everything you have, it's only the now. And if you have the now, let me ask you that. How are you thinking now? There's a fucking mosquito here. How are you feeling now? What do you believe now? It's only about that. The moment you shift that is the moment you jump into a different door. Okay? Because the external reality is nothing else than the reflection of our internal reality. Because if I deeply believed that I am the one with the Ferrari, I find a way to get the Ferrari today. So it's all about achieving more. It's all about breaking the limitation, breaking the belief that this is possible and this is possible for me. So if you're not constantly choosing, but you're working and working and working, but not like fucking stopping and asking yourself who I am, because I don't attract what I want, I attract what I am, then you're only recreating the same past over and over and over. And you call, and because your life is the past, your life is not the present and not the future, your life is the past, you call what you really want now, you call it future. I don't know if you really understood me. I spent so much time I didn't read those things anywhere. Like some things are from Joe Dispenza, but like this breakthrough is not from him. I spent so much time in silence trying to understand, figure out what the fuck reality is. And the second time I did mushrooms, I did 4.5 grams, something like that. I got so fucking aware that everything else lost, like I couldn't see anything outside, and I couldn't see myself anymore, I could see only my soul. And I realized that there's no fucking reality. I realized that there's no fucking reality. So like Dennis, and the belief, like the limiting beliefs I had was like, and then I lost the motivation because I lost the ego. I had an ego death, and I realized that there's no reality. The reality is only what we see, is what we decide to see. Then I lost my motivation because I was like, Dennis, if there's no fucking reality, why do you work for all the things? And that's the fucking catch. Because I was working for the things, not from the things. I was working for love. I was working for abundance, not from abundance. Because you attract abundance only when you are abundance, but you are abundance only when you choose to be abundance. So if there's no fucking reality, you can be what you want now. So my question is only, are you being the motherfucker now? Because there's no future, bro. Bro, there's no fucking future. The fact that you say, oh yeah, I'm gonna be. The single moment that you think something like that is the single moment, this is something that should make you straight away realize that you have a limiting beliefs around yourself. And you have a limiting belief around life. And you're seeing life as three-dimensional, but life is not three-dimensional. Life is thought, is emotion, is frequencies, vibration, and energy. So it's not, I know this video is mind-blowing because if you, 99% of people who are gonna watch this video are gonna watch this video, oh, I'm gonna save it for later, fuck that, and then they're not gonna watch it anymore. I don't want you to save this video, to not lose this video. Well, leave me also a like if you want, I don't care. But what I care is you taking this video, downloading, I don't care about the fucking views, I don't give a fuck about those things. Download, find a way, and watch this video again and 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 again. The moment you logically understood what I want to say, because now you didn't understand, you took 1% of that, close your eyes and feel what I say. Because if you don't do that, you're gonna go into the process of doing and 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 never being. And never being the person. But what is doing? Doing is only the consequence of what you think, feel, and think, feel, and act. You think, second you feel, so thoughts, beliefs, and emotions create the action. So it's not like, oh, I'm gonna go working. No, I'm gonna create my reality inside of me in the 5-dimensional reality, and the consequence of me being the guy attuning to that fucking field, the consequence of me attuning into that sector of the quantum field, opening that door I want, then the consequence, after I opened that door, I became the person, and the action is only the consequence of what this person does. But first you are, and the action is the consequence. It's not that the action and then I'm gonna be. It's not doing therefore I am. It's I am and therefore I do. It's I am and therefore I do, bro. My bro, there's nothing else. My bro, this is the fucking reality. There's no reality. I know some of you are gonna think, okay, this guy is crazy, this guy is out of his mind, and I know that, and that's totally okay, because there would have been a problem if 99% of people says me, oh, this guy is cool, because if 99% of people, I don't want to be in the 99%, I'm not in the 99% of people, I'm in the 1%. If 99 think, feel, and act in this way and say that I'm okay, it means that I'm wrong. Okay, there's something wrong about me. So I don't expect people to say, oh, this guy is right. I don't expect it. I expect like 99 to say it's wrong, it's crazy, it's mad, and 1% that, oh, wow, fuck that, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, so why I wanted to why did I say that I wanted to roast you? I want to roast you not because I want to roast you, my bro. I want to roast you because you're fucking living in a fucking bubble where you think that doing more, it's all about that. But no, bro, there's another secret. There's the secret, and this is the secret. And if you really go deep on all the people who achieved success, if you read book like Think and Grow Rich, if you listen Bob Proctor, if you listen to those guys, then you will realize that what I'm saying is fucking true. because I could never understand what they were saying. Okay, first of all, because I don't think that they ever explained that good that like me, or probably this is only because I understood it this way, so I'm explaining this way, but they understood it the same thing in a different way, so they're explaining in their way. But okay, but you will realize that all those guys are saying the same thing, but you're continuing to work and work and work and work and work because some random guru out there is telling you to work more. But work more. I'm not saying don't work. I'm the one who works 16 hours a day, 20 hours a day sometimes. But from that, not for that. It's not working for what you want. It's working from what you want. Acting so much is a consequence. All those big players that you see out there working so much is because they are in that sector of the quantum field, and then the action is the consequence, but they don't realize what they're doing. They do it unconsciously, so they say, oh bro, you're slacking, work more. But you can't work more if you're not that guy. So first, be the guy, and you're gonna realize that you are the guy when the action is normal, is automatic. When the fact that you are acting is a consequence, you're not struggling, like you're working it's natural, is effortless. The moment that action and moving towards that is effortless, is simple, is normal, is natural, it's not struggle, it's not force, then you realize that you are the person. So I don't want to complicate things. I know like some people will not understand it, but I want from you, I don't care about other people, I want from you watching this video, you to first of all, did you take notes or not? Because if you're not taking notes, you're not serious about your success. You're not serious about your life. Because how many times do people go through life? That's another thing, and then I'm gonna leave you. People go through life thinking, oh, I'm only 30. Bro, at 70, you're gonna finish working, bro. At 70, people stop working. So we take life in a so chill way, in a one day, with so many limiting beliefs. Like, it's like we believe that we're gonna live 300 years. Bro, at 70, you're done. And you're bro, you lived like half of the year if you're 30. Almost, okay? Of your real, like. So people take life too easy, without going deep, without taking action, without really understanding those concepts, without taking time for yourself. What was the last time you took one day out of your busy fucking day, busy doing nothing, busy doing bullshit things, busy repeating limiting beliefs to yourself, okay? When was the last time you took one day out of that fucking busy day to create your reality, to stay with yourself, to understand what do I really want? What do I really want? Because the moment you see all those potentials, you realize that it's not about how to do that. It's about which of the fucking doors do I really want to open? If you could open every single door, what door would you open? I would open that. Why? And then you realize because you believe that you can open this but not this. If you believed you can achieve everything, if everything you did was successful, what would you do? Which door would you open? Take the 99%. I think that, as Abraham Lincoln, one of those guys, I don't remember right now, said, if I had 6 hours to chop down a tree, I would spend the first 4 or 5 hours sharpening my axe. Do the same fucking thing. The 99% of the work, or the 90, is to understand what you really, really, really want. If you was in an island, I'm gonna ask you another question, powerful question. These questions are gold. If you was in an island alone, and nobody was watching you, nobody would judge you, nobody would say, what would you do? Probably now some of you will lose the motivation. Oh, then I would do nothing, I would just stay. You know why? Because you are attached to the external reality. because you are attached to the result, because you don't feel you're the motherfucker. But what is the thing that you would do? Because there is one thing, of course, where you would act without giving a fuck about the external reality, about showing it to other people. So what is that thing? What is that thing that would make you act effortlessly? That would make you act like saying, okay, that's my thing, that's my thing, that's not what other people say that I should do, that's my thing. And do. Watch this video again, leave a like, share it with somebody you... No, one CTA, Dennis, one CTA. Watch this video again for yourself. Watch this video again for yourself. Apply those things. Embrace those things. Okay? My bro, I love you. See you in the next video that's gonna be fire like that. Okay?